Yeah. Oh, I'm doing mostly fine. Toro is not making things fine, but you know, that's how it is. It's how it is. This is a real sloppy start to this run. That's for sure. But we're gonna get a fast seed to make up for it. Keep forgetting that. Oh, we got a fast seed. Makes up for everything. It's an art to move your hand quickly between the keyboard and the mouse. I hate doing it. But I will admit I am getting better at it. That was bull. Toro will accept no bull from me. Come on. All right. No! This is fine. This is fine. It's fine. We'll live with that one. We will live with that one. Okay. So yeah, slightly sloppy start, but mistakes in this game are often less expensive than mistakes in the other ones. Making a lot of typos. Of the Borderlands games, bummed the reviews are so awful for the film. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Alright, not screwing this up. This room is so much faster in Scum BM. Nice and smooth, mostly. Most people playing QFG on Twitch at the same time that isn't for Taskmaster? Who else is playing? Wow. Fumbled all those times and it was... I guess I got a fast seed, so that was probably more important than... more important than just the minor fractions of a second mistakes that I made throughout the rest of the run. two other people. Are they speedrunning or are they playing casually? I assume playing casually. Yeah, I'm not as much of a Borderlands fan, but I did enjoy playing it with one of my friends. Not enough to play any of the ones after the first, but it's enjoyable. But not really my kind of game to really stick with long term. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen Tawagia. I've seen her stream. I assume she's continuing her Quest for Glory 5 playthrough as Spartacus Chicken Tenders, the Third Esquire. Hurricane Debbie. Blue skies, torrential downpours. Yeesh. Yeesh. Yeah, I'm West Coast United States, so thankfully I'm spared those sorts of shenanigans. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I see SwimFan earlier, you were talking about also the keyboard to mouse transitions. I mean, that was one of the reasons why when I routed one EGA, I was looking for a route that did not require the mouse before the 000 skip, the maze skip. Just because the more I could rely on just the keyboard, the more interested I became in grinding for it. Because it's just really unpleasant for me having to move the hand back and forth between keyboard and mouse. I just do not enjoy trying to do that quickly. And I guess the fact that I tied world record says something about the fact that you don't give up much, if anything at all, by doing that. Stretch out a bit. This run's just getting started. We've still got an hour and a half left. We will, of course, remember to start the timer for Quest for Glory 2. We'll hit that split. No. I'm doing no major skips. But this is Heroes Quest 1. Oops, that's not it. That's it. That's it. Okay. Once again, getting my head back into the 2 VGA mindset. I think I got this. We'll see if I got this. Yeah, I was really hoping that the desert skip into EGA would be enough to make it worth running that game in no major skips, but sadly it is not. Again, a little slow there, but that's okay. Not the biggest deal in the world to try to do that quickly. I mean, I think that's one of the reasons why I don't mind running this game as much. Night 1. Because this game actually has pretty robust keyboard and mouse shortcuts. It doesn't have everything that I would want, but it is pretty good. I think this is Night 4. I'm gonna check just to make sure. Night 3. Nope. I slept a little early there. Night 5. No, we need to grind. Letting myself get distracted again. Alright, we are once again going to safety save here. Okay. One more zap grind. I'm gonna... Oops. Oh dear. Because I'm a little worried, I am going to do one more zap grind there. So this is day 8? Day 9. Okay. Just for safety's sake. By levitate. Force bolt. And please behave. Yes! Nice and fast air elemental. And then we'll do a little flame dart grinding just to get that up, and also just do a little bit more magic grinding as well. Okay. Oops. Day 10. Day 11. Day 12. I will catch up on chat once I'm done with Shapir. Oh no! Pressed it a little late there. Bit of an unfortunate time loss. It's probably safe to only try to get 6. Oops. Oh no! 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 We're just gonna run. Yeah, it might be safe to just go for 6 flame darts per cycle instead of 7. I might experiment with that. Because 7 is cutting it a bit close. Oh no! Are we gonna miss the first cycle? I think we might. Ah! Onward to Razir. Okay. Let's try the blindfolded run. Yeah. No, that's the best part, is you do a blindfolded run, but you still use the mouse. Yeah, doing QF4 blindfolded is certainly impressive. Talk to text, kneeling, the spelling and grammar is always nice. Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Sorry, brother, I don't know if I'm parsing your last comment there correctly. Okay. Hopefully we get Lost City without screwing up. That would be nice. Switch to run, rest, door warp. Yeah! Yeah! Love hitting that. Oh! Almost misclick there. Misclicking there is fatal. Yeah. Ferrari also takes no bull. Not clicking correctly in his conversation and trying to skip his dialogue quickly is a fast track to a game over. Ooh, got the second door warp. Is that like the only glitch we have for the VGA remake? That's the only glitch I know about. Alexander. That's why we safety save right there. It really feels like the timing window on that is just so tight. Very good. Come on, walk. There we go. Alright, we got through Lost City. Climbing, healing, teleport. Okay. Oop. Tight on time. There we go. Decent. Still over 10 minutes, but that's okay. Two VGA is definitely not my forte. Heroes now. Onward to Tarna. Oops. Import. You. None of this matters. We can go delete that. No. Just no real reason to put points into anything. Like, I don't think it's even... Yeah, I can't think of a reason to put points into anything. Speed, skill. All skill. Exactly, John, exactly. You see what I'm talking about. Ah! What would even be the point? Sorry about the clatter there. The heavy water bottle I just dropped. Oh no! Oh, that's not gonna crash, is it? No, okay, good. I've never gotten a slide out of that conversation before. That's funny. That did limit how much time it lost. That's nice. There are a few times when I've tried to execute slides in this game before. I've yet to succeed one, so there's my first. I succeeded a slide by accident. One. 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. So again, we are going to execute the chest skip here, because we're going to be sleeping in the Simbani village to make it... No, we're not going to be sleeping in the Simbani village. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2. We'll just do this again just to be safe. Okay. Alright. Slide out of floor triggers? Yep. Yeah, something like that is what happened. I guess I'll have a video of it, so... we can look it over later to see what happened. Yeah. I should... It would be so neat if I could get the 80% no major skips run of Quest for Glory 5 shorter than no major skips of Quest for Glory 3. That would be neat. I think the record right now is 25 something. 24 maybe? No, okay, no, never mind. I can't get it that low just yet. Not without some major developments. But it would be neat to get 5 to become the game that isn't the longest anymore in no major skips. Right. Not going to forget to turn the skill slider back down, because we want to minimize encounter chances. So again, the weird thing, because of the chest skip we did at the start of the run, is the game's a little confused. It says you're getting a little tired because it's midnight, but visually it looks like it's daytime. It's just, you could just see it right now. It's past midnight right now. The game's just a little confused. It's fine. Not an issue. What even is time? Okay, let's get ourselves a nice fast orchid. Well, first I like to do the Keep-On's present here. Okay, and then I once again forgot. We want skill up, right. Okay. That's potentially going to make things awkward. Because this happened before as well. But yeah, that's again, that is the reason why oh, I forgot again. Just do that, and that's fine. Okay. That is the reason why I don't use the DDD glitch in this game anymore. Because the Blue Orchid is just more reliably faster. It's just a lot easier to grind for. Oh, that's... Just barely saw the tip of the sprite on the left edge of the screen. So we should be okay on time. Unless we keep getting a ton of encounters. That's just going to keep nudging time a little bit forward. And we'd prefer if that didn't happen. And we ideally don't want to see it start to become light until after we're already starting to descend from the tree. So yeah, it's a little concerning the fact that it's starting to become daylight right now. So we need to book it. If we don't get a ton of encounters, we might be okay. I shouldn't have said anything. It's my fault, really. So again, we'll know how close we are to the time window we're looking for based on when it starts to turn dark. This is suboptimal RNG. Again, this is the reason why I wanted to explore with the idea of using the DDD glitch in No Major Skips. Yeah, that's going to be really close. We'll hope. Because just shutting off encounters for this entire sequence is just so convenient. Oh, I guess we already had that selected. Nice. Okay, fingers crossed. We missed it last time. No. Alright, we got it. Whew. Hooray! So that's how that's supposed to look. But it's very easy to miss that time window. I'd forgotten that was a big time waster from my last attempt, so this should be a significant improvement on this split. As long as we keep those encounter numbers down. Okay. One encounter's not bad, and again, giant ants are fast to run away from. Usually you can get them in 1 or 2 screens. So, of all the encounters to get, that's the least bad. Dinosaurs are more annoying. Okay. It's easy to get stuck on the guard there, too. In, out. Back in again. I got cold feet. Just wasn't sure, but now I'm sure. Is there anything else I should be doing on the way here? Skill slider is still set to low. So now we want to set the skill slider to high for the next screen. Okay. So again, first encounter guaranteed to be Johari. Expressing her appreciation for us freeing her from the cage. Probably a little uncomfortable in there. Oh, we won another coin flip. It's 50% for the second and third Johari encounters. We get one more. Ideally, it happens after midnight. Okay. Oh. Naturally, that's where you are. I mean, I think it's generally worth, because I think it is random which direction the monster comes from. I do think it is correct to just guess whenever you're right. Lost another coin flip, that's fine. Ideally, we want to encounter Johari past midnight, because, again, of what I speculated about last time. Rude encounters. Just when I thought I was getting lucky. Oh, God. And this one happens after midnight. Let me try this. I'm gonna walk here, gonna rest. Alright, that's... Is it already past midnight? Am I just wasting time? I might just be wasting time. Okay. Maybe I just missed it. I didn't see the notification that it was past midnight. So yeah, I just wasted a few seconds there. But yeah, if it's before midnight but after nightfall, then Johari suggests you camp for the night, and that loses like 10 seconds. I don't know how long it is. Can't skip dance time. Oh yeah, there are dances in every Quest for Glory game. I've been forgetting to do them. Shame on me. Yeah, no, that time I didn't skip it. I don't know. Sometimes you're able to skip the darkness animation when the shaman makes things dark there. I don't know why. Peace achieved once again. Excuse me. I'm apparently quite gassy this afternoon. But anyway, how's the peace conference going? So exhausted. You know, again, just being stuck in the run state will do that. I assume that Quest for Glory 3 handles the run state the way that it does in Quest for Glory 1, where it just constantly drains your stamina while you have it active. But I might be wrong on that. Oof. Bonked against that tree. Only one encounter. Not bad. On our way to the east. If it weren't for the infrequent but regular moments of interaction that are required here, this would be a good bathroom break point in the run. But even if you just like held the enter key down, there's still a few interactions. Once when you get to the monkey village, once when you're crossing the waterfall. the explanation of what happened there. There was a demon worm that was going to attack us. But apparently if you... I believe casting Levitate to just hide up in the air is a valid way to avoid the encounter. But when your feet rest on the ground, I believe I heard somebody say that it resets the exits in the room. Because normally if you just run to the side, then it starts a chase sequence where you have to run quite a ways to get away from the worm. But if you levitate and then come back down, then it just allows you to leave immediately. And so that's a quick way to end the demon worm encounter without having to wait. Another nice long cutscene. Quest for Glory 3 is almost over. Looks like we're going to get a much better time. Looks like we're going to spill our water is what we're going to do. Alright, yes, if you carry the backpack this time. I carried it last time. We fight our doppelganger selves. The fight ends when Harami comes in and backstabs Doppelganger. So we just want to get our health as low as possible to trigger that to happen. Come on, there we go. Right in the toes. Falling for the simplest of traps. Oh no! We missed! No! That's okay. 24-17? That does kind of settle the idea that No Major Skips does want to have DDD on. And that you want to prefer a walking encounter to get the Blue Orchid instead of trying to retrigger from the same spot, because it just significantly increases the odds and makes rolling forward faster. Right. Onward to Shadows. One thing I do enjoy about running Shadows in ScumVM instead of running in DOSBox is that the mouse is really squirrely in the DOSBox version. but it feels a lot more controllable in ScumVM. Oh, those shadows be dark and all right. The darkest of shadows, if you will. Activating Miller speeds. Very good. Wait, we want to run. We want to run. We want to rest. We want to rest. I think I heard Lemming say that taking that shortcut is faster. I believe that. That seemed pretty fast. Sorry, John, I only just noticed your question there. 2, 3, and 1 ration, because I'm not a coward. Is the amount of time it takes to switch games include? Yes, it is. Yep. It's from the moment you start Quest for Glory 1 to as soon as you finish Quest for Glory 3. And so, yeah, import time between games counts. We do not pause the timer. Oh. And so that does mean that ergonomics, when importing between the games, does matter. Because you want that to be as smooth as possible. No, that one goes there. There we go. That's one of the advantages of running ScumVM. Because ScumVM just makes it seamless to import between the games. Oh, why? No! Stupid wyvern. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These Chernovies are bugged, and we get to take advantage of that. Basically, they end up sharing a hit point pool, so that means that I can soften one of them up, enter combat with the other one, 2, 3, and just have the fight against both of them go a lot quicker than it would be to kill them both from scratch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Okay, yeah. That's the narrow time window to turn the speed back up to max after you drink from the fountain. Because pressing plus doesn't seem to do anything if you've already entered Arana's Garden. My fault for trying to glitch the game, I guess. Okay. Back to town. Yes, okay. Day 2. Wyvern. Day 3? Day 4. It doesn't matter if it's day 6. Nope. Oh dear. Day 5. Wyvern. I actually usually pronounce it Wyvern, but I decided to pronounce it Wyvern there, just cause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, try this again. I think we missed it. Yeah, we missed it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's a glitch to skip the long wait as Nikolai heads out of town. And overlap 2 actions together, but I did not pull it off. Oops. No. What? Not a thief. Why would I want to levitate into Nikolai's house? What do you take me for? So this is another situation where we're cycling through conversations, and so we come to Dr. Cranium right before midnight, and then we visited afterwards as well. We whip, we whip. Because it records the last day that you visited him and ensures and waits until it is the next day. So we go to him right before midnight, and then we rest until after midnight so that the day has rolled over. I spent a bit of time trying to rearrange the things you have to do in this category. Just to see if there's a more optimal way to arrange stuff. I did not find very much. Just alternate ways to do things. I think the way that I'm doing it right now is the fastest, but certainly far from certain. This is the thing we're trying to prevent from happening. The reawakening of a Dark One. Alright, we're going to try to get the doll slide this time. Nope. Come on. Whatever. That one's a tough one, just kind of getting the positioning just right for when you time grabbing the door. I'm also not going to try the Davy slide. Hello, Kai. What'd you miss? We've already done one run. You can see the time right now, 1:39:20. We're trying again. We're doing better than last time, as you can see, by a pretty substantial margin. We're not injured, so we're not going to get a healing potion here. That's nice. Because again, it's less the time lost to waiting for Katrina. Did it again. There we go. It's less about the time lost to waiting for Katrina to give you the healing potion, and it's more that the healing potion occupies another slot in my inventory and pushes everything over from one slot of where I expect everything to be. Yeah, I mean, this is still a fresh category. This leaderboard currently has nothing on it right now. But yeah, good to see you, Kai. Hope you've been having a nice Friday. But yeah, Quest for Glory 3 went pretty good. 2 VGA went alright. About as well as I expected to go. 1 was fine. 4 is going fine. It's great. I think this will be a reasonable time. There's not really much to screw up here in 4. Except for struggling to get back into Magda's tent. What's the word? cart. Wagon. Wagon, that's the word. 1, 2, 3. Oop. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Our resting is not the best. 11, 12. Okay. So we are heading over to grab Nikolai's hat, and then we're going to go to Baba Yaga, deal with all of her shenanigans, and then we're going to slay Toby. No. Okay. I didn't manage to fetch anything. Try again. Do I have all the steps memorized? Yes. I had notes for this because this is a pretty involved run. There's a lot to it. But I have it all memorized now. But feel free to ask questions if you're curious about why I do something weird or why I don't do something you expect me to do. Oh, no, that goes there, and that grabs that, and that grabs that, and then that, and then that. We cast reversal, and then head in to give the pie. But yeah, I've done it enough times that I've got it all in my brain. And, you know, there's a lot, especially in 4 and 5. 4 and 5 have a lot of steps. I prefer Baba Yaga in 1 or 4 better. What context? Are we talking lore-wise? Talking in speedruns? If we're talking speedruns, Baba Yaga in 1 is atrocious because it's just 1 long, unskippable cuts. Well, no, sorry. 3 long, unskippable cutscenes. I guess they're not all 3 long, but it's many minutes just sitting there waiting for Baba Yaga to do her thing. It's a lot less painful. Who would I hang out with? I mean, Baba Yaga in 4 actually gives you something for giving her what she wants, whereas in 1, she just decides not to eat you. So 4, definitely. To be fair, by the time you reach Quest for Glory 4, you actually have an established relationship, like a frenemy relationship kind of with Baba Yaga, so I think that makes her more palatable as a character. Hello, Jen. Welcome. Welcome to my No Major Skips run through all 5 Quest for Glory games. We've got some nonsense and shenanigans going on in the speedrun, but we are accomplishing most of the things that a casual player would expect you're supposed to do in each of the 5 games. Oh yeah. It's a speedrun, so guaranteed there's going to be nonsense. But yeah, this speedrun is going well. We only just now crossed the 1 hour mark, so that's nice. There are no runs on this leaderboard right now, so I'm submitting the first one. I successfully completed a speedrun just before this one. You can see the time. It's 1:39:20. And we are certainly on pace to beat that. So we'll see that. The stairs are just a suggestion here. We're just going to do that. Those are easy glitches to execute in the castle. There are much more aggressive glitches you can attempt, but I do not do those. I just do those 2 because they're fairly easy. Come on. There we go. Alright, we're going to slay Toby here. Yeah, they're not cents, they're kopecks. Right? Because it's crown... Yeah, kopecks, of course. Yeah, this is a very beautiful game. Yeah, technically, aesthetically, it's a very nice looking game. lot of people consider 4 their favorite. I personally like 1 better, but 4 is still very good. All right, we're almost done with all the requirements we need to meet, and in order to head into the end game, we have one last thing we need to do. We need to restore Punnybones' humor. Could somebody remind me if I have actually rescued Igor? 3, I'm gonna find out. 5, 6, I think I rescued Igor. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess you don't need to tell me because I'm about to find out right here. Hey, we did it. That would have been a silly mistake. Yeah, 1 is my favorite. I just mostly, like, if you had to sit me down and say you can only play 1 Quest for Glory game and only that one ever, it would definitely be 1. I just like the most how open-ended and kind of flat the game is, just 'cause, like, you can get to basically anywhere you want in the game. It's just the most flexible. I feel like it lives up to the skill system of the game better than any of the other games do. Like, the skill checks, for the most part, actually matter. It uses all the skills. Overall, I just think it's the best put together. So oops. I appreciate it the most. I lost count, but that's okay. We'll have a visual cue, and there we are. Okay. But yeah, I like 1, specifically 1 EGA the best. Yeah, and the Quest for Glory games in general stand out versus the other Sierra adventure games. So this fairy fight, again, I'll just repeat it in this run, as I did in the last run. This fairy fight is normally hard, but we're going to glitch it by picking up some rocks, and that is going to let us turn the speed up to the maximum. You're normally not supposed to be able to cast Frostbite that quickly. But by picking up rocks, we unlock our ability to set the speed to maximum and just hit him with Frostbite faster than the designers expected us to be able to. And so that ends the fight very quickly. You're normally not supposed to be able to get out of here while Adavis is watching you, but there's a debug key that the developers left in the game to cast the open spell. So that saves, what, like 10 seconds maybe? Waiting for the whole Adavis scene. Maybe not as many as 10 seconds, but it's a good time save. Nope. There we go. So she guesses us to go get the 5 Rituals of the Dark One. We already have them. So we just go back. You're fascinated. Fascinated by what? Katrina's outfit? Are you fascinated by that? Yeah, it's a rich series. It's got a lot going on. And 4 probably has... It's 4's got a lot going on. It's a very compelling game. I think it's got the richest story, the most interesting characters. I'm not even that much of a fan of the horror aesthetic. But I still enjoy the game. So each of these, we need to perform 5 Rituals of the Dark One. Why are we doing the Rituals of the Dark One? Aren't we supposed to not free the Dark One? Well, we're compelled by a geas that Katrina has placed on us, so we don't have a choice right now. So we're going to do some rituals. This ritual is going to create some blood acid that you have to avoid. We just did a glitch there. We set up a glitch there to make it so we can just run straight for the exit. That's what that sparkle is me casting the Levitate spell, but then I interrupt the Levitate spell, so now I can just run out. So no major skips, but minor glitches are just fine. Oh, my execution of it? Well, thank you. Put a bit of practice into it. Yeah, the game is definitely fascinating, and yeah, like I like the the speedrun of Quest for Glory 4. It just has a lot going on, and that makes it neat. It's been neat to learn. Especially compared to some of the other ones. I think 2 is also pretty neat as a speedrun category, or as a speedrun game. 3 has some interesting stuff. I think it's more interesting as a routing exercise, but it has a lot of dead air. I forgot to grab the sense ritual. There we go. So that's 4 rituals done. I was supposed to run up to that that altar up there to perform the sense ritual, but the game's scripted. The game scripts don't check whether you're standing in front of the altar in order to perform the ritual. So if I just know where it is on the screen, I just click the ritual on the altar and then I just perform it. I'm definitely not the most knowledgeable. I would say I'm the most knowledgeable of Quest for Glory 5, because I've studied that game a lot over the past year or so. But yeah, our community in general, I mean, we're obsessed nerds. Because we love these games so much. Bonk. That's Quest for Glory 4. So yeah, as long as I don't majorly screw up 5, this should beat my last time. Oh. That... that's interesting. 2. So, an interesting thing just happened. I don't think I pressed the split button for starting Quest for Glory 5. The auto splitter should not be running right now. I might have to repeatedly undo splits as they happen. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, Quest for Glory 5 is the longest game of the series to run no major skips. My world record on it is 28:43. I'd be happy hitting around 29 minutes. But that lays expectations on how long this last one's going to take. The time has come down considerably in the last year, just with all the new tech and the skips that have been found. But yeah, we will still be doing all 7 Rites of Rulership, because this is no major skips. Oh. What room did I get? I think it was 2. We'll find out. It's going to waste a few seconds as I check, but I forgot where I stored the wrong warp location. It was not 3. Was it 2? It was 2. Okay. I was pretty sure it was. So yes, so repeating for the people who don't know or weren't around for the last run. Yeah, Quest for Glory 5's primary glitch that I'll be leveraging here to cut out most of the downtime in the run is a wrong warp, which we call yeets. The wrong warp allows you to transfer an encounter from one save into another, and that yanks you from wherever you are on basically anywhere in the game. And puts you into a world map random encounter. You can leave the encounter, and you pop out on the world map. You're going to be seeing me do that a lot. Like right now. It's faster to do this than it is to leave the inn. 2. Okay, cool. And so where you pop out on the world map can be a pretty complicated question. It is a thing that I can control, sort of. For the first half of this run, I'm unfortunately not going to have the mental bandwidth to explain exactly how it works. But if you see me save and load the game a bunch and then suddenly I'm somewhere else, I'm executing the wrong warp. I said... Wait, what? I want to equip that. Okay. One, yeah, that's fine. Now I'm executing another glitch to give me faster movement speed on the world map. Don't know why that happens, but we take advantage of that here. Just kind of cuts down the time that it takes to get where we're going. And now I'm going to do another glitch called the Skyrunner glitch. I'm going to try to activate the Levitate spell, but enable my ability to run sideways while levitating. This is a really tricky glitch to time. One more try. Okay, yeah, we messed it up. My health is too low to try again, and it saves only 18 seconds anyway if I get it, and I just lost all that time trying to get it, so that's fine. But yeah, if you take damage during the startup animation of Levitate, and you time damaging yourself just right, it enables you to... I guess we will... We can sleep here, so I'll just do that to recover my mana and health. You basically stun yourself out of the levitate animation, and then you can run forward, and that just makes it faster to go up and get the Pegasus feathers from up here. You will see me do the glitch again later on, in a context where it is much easier to execute. Okay. Yeah, we completed the first rite. We ran down to one of the fishing villages that was getting attacked by mercenaries, and we freed the fishing village. We have the sigil here as evidence that we have done just that. Pegasus. Pegasus is mega sus. I didn't mean to get rid of both of those. Dang it, I got distracted by the joke. Yeah, that pun was pretty forced. Alright, I don't think it's going to split here, but if it does, we can just undo it. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. The real question is it going to auto-split when I get to the end of the game? Because if the auto-splitter is active, which I didn't expect it to be, I didn't tell it to turn on, then it will auto-split when I accept the throne at the very end of the game. We'll see what happens. Pathing in most of the Quest for Glory games is bad, and that's especially true in 5. Yep, splits are going well. Yep, in general, I'm pretty happy with this run. It's going quite nicely. Some fumbling, but nothing really that major. So yeah, I think we're going to end up with a pretty respectable time. Once again, Vuvuzela warning. It might be about to get worse. Those guards can be a little annoying sometimes. Warning or hype up, yeah. Hit it. There we go. Okay. And that was Sifnos. Yeah, there is, you know, there are a lot of varying opinions on Quest for Glory 5. I rather like it, but I definitely understand why it maybe doesn't get as much love as the other games of the series. I do wish the game were more kind of open-ended than it is. Like, it is kind of linear and scripted in the way that you have to go through all 7 rites in order. Although, amusingly, in the speedrun we do some things out of order, because it is faster. Again, nothing we could have done to stop that assassin. Just had to lie on the ground and wait. Some kind of hero we are. Razor first, and then the pizza. Because we are going to put the spear in slot 3. Sell the magic axe, and then buy the spear. Okay. Very good. Once again, onward to one of the most broken screens in the game. A screen that allows you to interact with basically everything on the screen remotely with the open spell. Why does the open spell have to be so busted? Just pull the lever from a distance. Because why not? Forgot to slot the throwing spear there. Yeah, so there's a lot of nice time-saving shenanigans we get to do by casting open to interact with them from a distance. Oh, yes, food is good. Please make food so you can eat. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying. I don't always know what to say, so I feel like my fallback is to just re-explain things. Because I know that not everybody is, or maybe most of the people watching this, really understand everything that's going on. For example, this thing that's about to happen is we're going to try to interact with 2 consoles simultaneously, and we got it. Because again, we can interact with everything with open. So I cast open on the console above, while also running over to interact with the console below. So there's this, all that machinery with the crane grabbing the gondola. That's happening in the background while we answer the entrance exam to get into Science Academy. Good. I'm glad you're entertained. Speaking of desiring food, I hear my cat licking his chops. I think he's ready for dinner, even though it's early. I forgot to slot these. Alright, time for more shenanigans. We want to target, oops. We want to target room 2 here. We got it. First try. So, the wrong warp is used there where I make the wings, which I'm using to fly to Hydra Island. But there's a whole 18-second cutscene of you running down the ramp. And I skip that by doing the wrong warp after making the wings, but before it can take me to that cutscene. Okay, all right. I need to focus on this because this is the Hydra fight. Did I? Okay, yes. Not gonna be paying attention right now because yes. Okay. Wish me luck. First try, yes. That setup is much easier to perform than the one that's at Pegasus Peak. But yeah, I love how fast I got the Hydra fight down to. This is such a fast fight now. Sometimes I can finish the Hydra off before Elsa even shows up to begin with. And that feels really good when I get that. Yeah, the Hydra fight just feels so amazing now. Just super fast. Rest until the next day, and then Gnome Ann will have the sheets ready for us, so we can build our airship. I've never actually tried feeding... Can cats have peanut butter? I know dogs can. I don't know if cats can. I don't even know if my cat would want peanut butter. I am hungry for a PB. And as the current only contender on this leaderboard, that would also be a world record, so that's nice. But yes, I do enjoy orchestrating shenanigans, especially in this game. Okay, we need... What was it again? The Brazier and the Tinderbox. So, Brazier, I'll put the open spell now, and then the Tinderbox. Okay. Stuck in their tongues? Yeah, potentially. Oh, do dogs not have the same kind of tongues as cats do? I actually don't know. Alright, here's where a lot of nice time save comes from yeah. So here I just slide forward. I activate the lever. So the lever there summons the gondola, and normally you're just sitting there for 10 seconds waiting for the gondola to show up. But if you use the open spell, then you can summon the gondola from a distance, and that saves time, and is so nice. I love this glitch so much. Even better when we get to the other side. The open spell also works on the entrance into Science Academy, so I don't even have to get out of the gondola. I can just cast open on the entrance into the Academy, and I'll just warp inside. This screen is delightfully broken. It's great. So same deal here, just like with the wings, there is a cutscene we're going to skip by wrong warping. This time we don't want one, but that's okay. A 3, that's perfectly fine. And again, I'm executing the same glitch that gives me faster speeds on the world map. So yeah, so we've ended Rite 3, and we gave the teeth to Elsa, which means she's going to win that rite. But before we actually end things, we're going to do the necessary tasks to complete Rites 4 and 6. This is going to allow us to turn in 2 rites at the same time. Turn in 1, and immediately turn back to the guards and give them the right MacGuffin for the next rite after that. And that saves a lot of time just running back and forth. Again, shout out to Speedrunner Pro for making that suggestion. It was a delightful discovery. Cut out several minutes from the run. So again, the wrong warp can be used to teleport to specific locations on the world map. We need to come back here later on for the 5th rite to go into Hades. So I'm going to trigger a random encounter, and that's going to store this location so that I'm going to come here again later. So by having a random encounter here, this happened in 2, I'll be able to come back here later without having to run all the way back here manually. Dog tongues are smooth like humans. Good to know. So yeah, maybe peanut butter would not be so great in a cat's mouth. So yeah, getting our Destiny Red, that's the 4th rite. Brokering peace with the Tritons is the 6th rite. Right, yes. Normally you're supposed to have the water-breathing amulet, which you only get after completing the 5th rite. But we can complete this rite fast enough that we don't actually have to have infinite water breathing. We'll just do it fast and we won't drown. Yeah, open spell does it all. It's just so busted. No other spell can hold a candle to the open spell. Using all your favorite glitches. What am I doing? That's not what we want. We just want to sleep until morning. I'm still too hungry to sleep. Oops. So again, Rite 3 is still active, and we gave the teeth to Elsa, so she is going to win this rite. So to end the rite, we just rest in our inn room. It warps us to the Hall of Kings. Congratulations, Elsa. But we also have the item we need to get for the 4th rite. So as soon as they kick us out of the Hall of Kings, we just immediately end the 4th rite as well. Come on. There you go. Rite 5 requires us to go to Hades. And as I mentioned before, I stored that location on the world map. So we're just going to wrong warp there right now. This is the wrong room, but we can try again and we will get a different room. That's also wrong. That's okay. If I'm wrong, then this run is in a really bad spot, but I'm not wrong. There's no way I'm wrong. See? I was right. I was never worried. Again, that's the risk of interacting with chat, and the specific route that I take in this category requires me to remember which encounter room I got when I stored that location on the world map. And if I forget, bad things can happen. And bad things have happened on practice runs. But yeah, I mean, we're still on a good pace. I did fumble a little bit earlier because I couldn't remember what room I stored at the very start. Or I remembered correctly, but I really wanted to make sure so that the run wouldn't be dead. But also, I've been getting luckier on my wrong warps in terms of which encounter room I've been getting, so that's been nice. There, we don't deal with Cerberus just by walking backwards. If you don't look at him, he can't stop us. Can't stop me. That's right, yes. The more you distract me, the more headroom you give me for my next run. Perfect. What would I do without chat? The resistance spell is just a safety. That undead creature behind there sometimes casts its own version of Frostbite, and it just rips through your health. It's the same reason we rely on Frostbite to deal damage, is because it is just broken. It does a lot of damage very quickly in an area of effect, and you can stack multiple on top of each other. But that same power can be used against us by those mains creatures. I said it last run. I will say it again. Shout out to David TKI for discovering the Soul Yeet. It is the basis of the wrong warp glitch that I've been using throughout the entire run, but it was most importantly first used right here. Because normally you can't leave Hades. Once you go into Hades, you're not allowed to leave until you've dealt with the Guardian at the very end. And that's just... And then you have to manually run out, because the game locks out your ability to use the Mystic Magnets. And it's a huge pain in the butt. It's multiple minutes lost. But because of the wrong warp, we can leave Hades without using the magnets. Well, we get into the encounter room, and then we use the magnets. But yeah. It's glorious. It completely changed the run in multiple ways. And I'm so glad it exists. We're looking out for you if you think about... Yes, you guys are looking out for me. Kind of? You're kind of looking out for me? You're looking at me. I'm just gonna not think about it. Aha! Got him. Yeah, sometimes the guards will act... For some reason, when you spawn in that area, I haven't explained why I aggroed the guards, but I hope the reason is obvious. You have to run up to the guards to give them each of the right MacGuffins, but if you make them angry, they run up to you, saving you time. But even though they're angry at you, you can still give them the right MacGuffins. But yeah, when you first spawn in that room, they just stab immediately, even if they're facing each other. It's funny. Alright, Rite of Justice. That's it. That's Rite of Justice. And yes, I made that same joke last run too. The assassin is behind the gate. That's where the characters, like the actor, is hiding behind the wall before the encounter you're supposed to have with the assassin on the bridge. So again, Frostbite is just a completely busted spell. So we just cast it at the gate, and that kills the assassin. That forms the basis of the any percent category, because you can always kill that assassin whenever you want to, at any point in the game. So the any percent category runs into Silmaria, turns around, Frostbite into the gate, kills the assassin, then runs to the Hall of Kings and starts the endgame, and skips basically everything that I've done in the run so far. It is fantastic, and it's one of the big reasons why any percent is 2 minutes 6 seconds for this game. Because you just skip the whole thing. I'm just wasting my time by doing this. At least it's a time waste by choice, right? So we're on our way to fight the big bad. He's the guy that owns this mansion. He wants to be the power behind the throne. We're not going to let him. There we go. Last run I fumbled a little bit with the calm spell there, but we did not this time. Frostbite is busted. Just does so much damage.
You think you have won, do you? You are mistaken. I will not be defeated. I will destroy everything and you both will die. I hold the prophecy stone in my hands. When it breaks, the Dark Dragon will rise to destroy all of Silmaria. If I cannot rule what is rightfully mine, then I shall destroy it. You cannot stop me. No one can stop me. I am your doom.
Everybody give Minos a hand. That was wonderful. I mean, except for the part where he released the Dark Dragon of Doom, and now we have to deal with that whole thing. Oops. Welcome to the final boss fight of the game. This is the dragon. This is phase 1. Phase 1 is pretty simple. Fix the pillar, deal half the dragon's health and damage. Phase 2 has many ways that it can go wrong. And so we're going to cross our fingers and hope that it doesn't happen. Yeah, we can get under 137 if this goes okay. I think that went okay. Just about perfect. Throw your hands up. I think that was a 136.35. I ended it a little late because I didn't know if the auto splitter would engage. But yeah, huzzah!